renew our shahadat, saying, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Just to madad ya sahib al-sayf. Hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. We must protect our faith in these days. The faith is the most precious, the most valuable, and the most fragile thing. We must protect it. You, leave, get out, you're sleeping. I start, shaitan has to interfere. Just as I begin, shaitan has to interfere. You're staying here, you're not going home. If somebody from, say, from Malaysia or England or India is hearing me saying to them, you're not going home, you're staying here, they're going to jump up and down and say, yeah, I'm coming to Dargah, I'm not going home. Those spoiled, foolish ones in front of me, it's like a punishment if they stay in the Dargah. But they're going to see, inshallah, that time, what is punishment and what is a blessing. Faith, it is the most precious thing. We must protect it. Don't take your faith for granted. We just renewed our shahadat. Don't think that the shahadat, that faith, is going to stay that way. We are not other ones saying, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, you are saved. At every moment, we must keep our faith to be strong and to remember Allah. We are belonging to the nation of the Prophet ﷺ. And he has warned us and given us advice, O my nation, renew your religion. How are you going to renew your religion? Yes, repeating the shahadat is one way of renewing your religion. How are you going to protect something that is precious, that everything in this world wants it to steal it away from you? That especially in these days, that this whole world is following the way of Dajjal, where there is no khilafat and there is no protection of the awliya Allah directly. How are we going to protect our faith? The need to protect our faith in these times is even more important. How are you going to protect your faith? Oh, so many Muslims are saying, what do you mean protect my faith? I have faith. Once you are being proud and arrogant like that, it's showing how little your faith is. Because the faith is a grant that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you. It is a honor. Honor is given to those who deserve that honor. Honor is not given to everyone. Right? In this world, you refer to the one who is in the position to say what is right and what is wrong, which is who? Who? A judge, isn't it? He has power over life and death, doesn't he? He has a right in the world, in the worldly sense, to say what is right and what is wrong, what is haq and what is batil, isn't it? And what do you refer to him as? Your honor. Do you refer to your honor to the liars, the lawyers? No. The lawyers are liars. You don't say your honor to them. You don't say your honor to anyone else. But those ones who knows what is right and wrong, what is haq and batil, those ones who have faith, faith is given to them, and that faith is an honor, like what we say according to the Prophet Ni'matul Islam wa sharatul Iman. tasbih of the Naqshbandi order, after every prayer we say, for the ni'mat, for the favor, for the grace, for the favor of Islam and the sharaf of Iman. Sharaf, the honor of faith. And this faith is an honor, and honor is something that is given to you. It is bestowed, which means that it is an amanat. It is a trust. Something that is entrusted to you, you keep it very carefully. Something that is entrusted to you, you don't just leave anywhere. Bring it everywhere. You have to keep it in very protected area. You have to watch it all the time. Our faith is an honor that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given, and it is a trust. We must keep it and protect it. If you have something that is very precious and valuable, and if you want to protect it, first you look at what? What do you look at? How to protect it? Are you just going to say, I'm going to put it in my shirt pocket, put it in my house, put it in my bank, put it... First you're going to look at what? Normal people, they're going to say that, oh, this should be protected, so I'm going to put it here. This is protection. But they're not thinking, if I put it here, what if a pickpocket comes and puts his hand here? Correct? If you think more, they're going to say, oh, I'm going to put it in my bag. But they're not thinking, what if somebody comes and steals your bag? So once you start thinking more about how your faith can be stolen from you, then you start to put what? Barricades there. And how is our faith going to be taken from us? What is our Shaykh teaching us? So easy. You say, oh, Shaitan is going to take your faith away. No. Shaitan will only whisper to you. He doesn't take it away. He whispers to you. If you decide to follow, then that time you are going to get lost. Don't look to the enemy outside. Look to the enemy inside. Don't look to the enemy outside. Look to the enemy inside. Don't look at the enemy outside that is destroying you. Maybe it's not the enemy outside that is destroying you, that is hurting you, that is blowing you up. Maybe it is the enemy that is inside, that makes it look as if it's outside, but it's actually from the inside that is blowing things up, that is destroying it. Man becomes blind. He only starts to use these eyes to see outside, but he's not reflecting. Closing these eyes to look inside, you need to close these eyes. To close his eyes and to look inwards. Impossible. You look outside, you look inside at the same time. Impossible. Only way you can do it, you look into the eyes of Haqq. At that time, you're going to see your mirror. But who is going to sit down to look into the eyes of Haqq these days? Where are the eyes? They've been taken away. So, keep your faith strong. Look to see who are the enemies that are going to take your faith away from you. Look at the enemies inside. Look at how your ego is going to trick you. Because we have people doing things very good, but because of something small, it gets to be big. You know, the rats and the mouse inside a ship, they make small holes. If you are not taking care of that, the mice, they're going to breed. And pretty soon they'll make hundreds of holes everywhere. And it's going to sink a huge ship. Sohbet is important. Sohbet will remind you. Because the sohbet is there, coming from higher stations, and He's going to hit everyone what they need. If you look for an answer, it will be in the sohbat for you to take. Warning that is going to come to you, to your life, is going to be in the sohbat. The signs that you need to take, it is going to be in the sohbat. The boost that you need to continue with your life is going to be in the sohbat. Inshallah, may Allah never separate us from the association of our Shaykh. Not too many places in this world right now that we can hear sohbat. Look around. Things that you are going to take, to give, to be useful to you, and how to fight the enemy inside and outside. As you like. The winds are blowing everywhere. Hang on tightly. Hang on tightly, and make sure when you're holding on that you are connected and you are going to get charged with energy. Don't just hold on with no life force, with no energy that is given to you. That time, if you're just holding on with nothing there, because there's nothing there, it's very easy now to just let go. May Allah make it easy for us, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Amen.